So welcome students. In this video I will discuss operations management and strategic management. Hello, welcome students. In this video I will discuss operations management and strategic management group 2 paper 9 operations management strategic management postal test paper set number 1. So completes postal test paper series underway. So if you're new to channel, please like, share, subscribe. Let's begin this operations management strategic management paper 9 OM 2016 syllabus. It will be applicable for December June 2016 syllabus. These postal test papers set number 1 December June 2023 up to June 2023 and December 2022 and December 2022, June 2023 and December 2023. So until institute syllabus extensions from now the information is 2016 syllabus up to December 2023. So next 3 items. So as much as you hard work, smart work, whatever you call, please complete these 3 items for intermediate and also final level also. So foundations also it will be useful. So operations management, let's begin to the topic. Operations management, strategic management, section A set number 1 group 2. So multiple choice questions. First one, manufacturing system often produce standardized products. So standardized products in large volumes and substandard products in large volumes and products and services in limited volumes. So we choose the option D. So first one is option D. So next second choose the answer. MRP stands for material requirement planning. Material requirement planning or material reordering planning, material requisition procedure and material recording procedures. So we choose what are the correct options we have. Material stands for material requirement planning. So option select. Next, desired objectives of productions and operations management is the desired objectives of productions and operations management is use cheap manufacture produce to train unskilled workers to manufacture goods perfectly to train unskilled workers to manufacture goods perfectly, optimal utilization of available resources to earn good profits and earn good profits. So C, select the optimal utilization of available resources. Next, fourth one, the scope of production planning and controlling is the scope of production and planning control is option A is given limited production of products only, limited to production of services only. So limited to production of products only, limited to production service only. So option C here, limited to production of service and products only, limited to production and service on products only. Unlimited can be applied to any type of activity, unlimited can be applied to any type of activity. So most suitable layout for job production is line layout and matrix layout and process layout, product layout. So options select C. The most suitable layout for job production is option C, process layout. So next, sixth one, the lead time is the time. So the first option, to place the holders of materials, to time receive of materials, time between place of order and receiving the materials, time C on material. So option D, time between placing the order and receiving the material, placing the order and receiving the materials. So next, seventh one, jet chart used for programming controller, job controller, cost control, quality control. Select option A. Program control. Jet charter is used in programming control. The first stage of production planning is option process planning, factory planning, operation planning, and layout planning. Option B is the factory planning. So first stage of production planning is factory planning. Number ninth one, when work centers are used in optimal sequence to the job, we can minimize the setup time, minimize the operation time, or minimize the breakdown issues, the time between placing in the order and receiving the materials. When the work centers are used in optimal sequence to do the jobs, we can. So choose the right option, minimize the setup time, the option E. Next, ninth one is the lead time is the time. The lead time is the time to place this for shareholders, time for receiving materials, time between receipt of material and using of material, time between placing the order and receiving the material. Option, select the option. The lead time is the time between the placing the order and receiving the material. Put an appropriate word in the to fill in the blanks. So fill in the blanks is given. So refer to the download from the institute material for postal test papers and follow these answers if you are for better understanding. So to evaluate the work done, those don't understand my handwriting, for those guys, so please download the question papers from institute website. You can unfollow this my study note answer. We can for your better understanding. To evaluate work done, I preventing my maintenance to derive from total time of stoppage of the missions for schedules and unschedules for maintenance work. So offset downtime. To evaluate the work done by preventing the maintenance downtime is derived from the total time of stoppage or the mission for scheduling and schedules maintenance work, unscheduled maintenance work. Gantt chart is used for production control. Gantt chart is used for production control. Next, examine the each statement and indicate whether it is true or false. Breakdown maintenance does not require the used for standby missions. False. For complete deep understanding, so please we will discuss in the classes. Breakdown maintenance does not require use for standby missions. False. A good plant layout is used for the factories in effective utilization of labor. True. Active sampling is not a technique of job evaluation. Correct option is statement. The statement is false. So we are discussing question number 3. Examining in section A of the paper number 9, operations management and strategic management. So please refer to the download the postal test paper from the institute website and follow this video for your better understanding for practice. So examine each statement and indicate whether it is true or false. Breakdown maintenance does not require the use of standby missions. False. A good plant layout is one of the factors is in effective utilization of labor. True. Active sampling is not a technique of job evaluation. Correction is true. Active sampling is not a technique of job evaluation. True. So not discuss each sentence here. We are elaborately for the sake of time consuming. So for just practice these answers, we will discuss in elaborately for classes. When demand does not exist in the market, we should start the production incentives. When demand does not exist in the market, we should start production incentives. False. In general, the large range of forecasting is more useful in production planning. In general, large range of forecasting is more useful in production planning is true. There is a limit behind which labor productivity cannot be improved. True. A work stoppage generally reduced in cost of production is false. A work stoppage generally reduced for work stoppage is generally reduced for cost of production is false. So this is the statement of whether true or false is concerned. So next move into the next topic. Section 2 is given answer the following. So identify the factors influencing the product design. So for this week of video, I will not mention only page number. So no need to write this. So refer to the answer, page number 48 from Institute Material. So I am just showing you. But identify the factors that influence the product design. So we see here factors influence the product designing. So customers requirements, convenience of the operator or user, trade-off between function and a fun form, and types of material used, works method of equipment, cost price ratio, product quality, and process capability effect on existing products, and packaging. So packaging. So you are in online exam, so write these points. That's enough for the factors influence the product design. So page number 48 in the student material, we follow that. So that is the questions for sequence. We write the point headlines. That is headlines is very headlines. So head notes is so factors influencing. I repeat again, factors influencing the product design. Question number 8. Second 2. Answer the following. Identify the factors that influence the product design. So customer requirements, some to packaging, convenience of the operator or user. So industrial products such as machines and tools should be designed and they are convenient and comfortable to operate. So this like this at the examination. So just write these 10 points in for online examination. Enough. So cost price ratio. So I briefly explained here. Customer requirements. The designers must find out the exact requirements of the customers to ensure that products suit the convenience of customers to use. The products must be designed to be used all kinds of conditions. So convenience of the operator or users. The industrial products such as machines and tools should be designed that they are convenient and comfortable to operate for you or use. Trade-off between function and form. The design should be combine both performance and aesthetics and appearance with proper balance between the two. Types of materials used. Discovery of new and better materials can improve the product design. The designers keep in touch with the latest developments taking place in the field of materials and components and make these improve the materials and components in their product designs. Works methods and equipment. Designers must keep abreast of improvements in the work methods, process and equipments and design the products and to make use at least the technologies and manufacturing process to achieve the reduction in cost. Cost price ratio. In a competitive market, there is a lot of pressures on designers to design product which cost effective because cost and quality are inbuilt in the design with the constraint of upper limit and produce the products. The designers must ensure the cost effective designs. Next, product quality. Product quality partly depends upon the quality or quantity and partly of quality of conformance and the quality policy of the firm provides the necessary guidelines for designing for the designers regarding the extent to the which quality should be built in the design stage itself. By designing the appropriate design for specifications on tolerance, process capability, the product design should take into the consideration the quality of conformation, that is the degree of the degree of which the quality of design is to achieve in manufacturing. That depends upon the comfortability, capabilities, and missions and equipments. However, the designers should have a knowledge of the capability of the manufacturing facilities and specify the tolerance and which can be achieved in the available missions for equipment. So number 9, effective existing products. Effect on existing product. New product design which help replacing the existing product design must take the consideration the use of standard product parts and components existing manufacturing or design and distribution manufacturing and distribution strategy, and blending the new manufacturing technology with the existing one, and so that the cost implementing the changes is kept in the minimum. Packaging is as essential part of the product, and packaging designs go of the handling and equipment equal importance. Packaging design that to take consideration objectives of production and promotion of product after attractive the package enhance sale and appeal of the product, sales and appeal of products in case of consumer products non-durable. So this is the factors influencing the product design. So we need to refer the answer in the institute material. At examination point of view, we write 10 points is sufficient for the examination purpose. So next, B question, practical illustration. A shaft to 1200 millimeters in length is being machined on the lathe. If the spindle rotates, spindle means like this, spindle rotates 600 rads per minute and feed is 0.025 millimeters per revolution. So spindle rotates 600 revolutions per minute and feed is 6. So our feed means output. Feed is means output and 0.25% millimeters per revolution. How long will it take the cutter to pass down the entire length of shift? So entire length of shift. So a shift length. So shift length is 1200 millimeters is given. Revolution speed 0.25 millimeters per revolutions. So we need to divided by 12 meters into we got 400 so 4800, so 4800 revolutions. So when spindle, since the spindle executes, so rotates, so spindle rotates 600 600 revolutions per minute. So per minute 600 revolutions per minute. So time required from 4800 divided by 600, that is equal to 8 minutes. So 8 minutes, clear. Next, see what are the factors that force an organization to redesign the plant layout. What are the factors that force an organization to redesign the plant layout? What are the factors that force an organization to redesign plant layout? So redesign a plant layout. So this question could be also in the product design, redesign. So plant layout. So this question should be also in the given. I just show you and explain briefly. So this question, factors influencing the layout choice. Factors influencing the layout choice for the organization. Primarily, the layout of a plant is influenced by the relationship among the materials, machinery, and man. Primarily, the layout of plant influenced by the relationship among the materials, machinery, and men. Other factors influencing the layout are influencing layout or type of product, a type of workers, type of industry, and management policies. Management policies. So see the questions for the C answers. What are the factors that force an organization to redesign the plant layout? Some of these factors are discussed in details in below. So primarily, what is the influenced by relationship among materials, machinery, and man. Other factors influencing the type of product and type of workers, type of industries also has been influencing by to redesign the plant layout for an organization. So let's discuss some of the factors discussed in below. Location. The size and type of site is selected for the plant influencing and type of buildings, single story, multi-story. So I will just stop here for the sake of. So we see the machinery and equipments and managerial policies and materials and product. So refer to this paragraph in the institute, page number 25, and write this answer. Understand? In examination point, I already discussed in before. No need to write this for in case of big questions. We try to type at least single rank. For example, location. The size and type of site is selected by the for a plant influences the type of buildings also, the single story or multi-story. So I will discuss for these questions. Goods trains and layout also. The location plant determines and the mode of transportation form and the part of such trains, goods trains, and power generation requirements, storage, and also provide lot of. So this is the understand for rest of this paragraph. Location is concerned, factors influencing. So we refer to your. I move into the next. So machinery and equipments. So we all know the type of product and type of volume of productions and process managers. So management and policies and technologies and determine the type of machines and equipments can be installed. Managerial policies regarding the volume of productions and produce for future expansions and extend automation of making or delivery decisions, make up or buy decision. So yeah, the customer speed of delivery of goods and to the customers purchasing and inventory policies and personal policies influencing the plant layout design, material plant and material plant layout includes. So rest of this we need to study, and last one product for the examination point of you need to write this enough, and for this factors if that force an organization for redesigning a plant load. So this is the question answer. So with the rest of your theory we need to you study yourself. For this that's for this question. I conclude this question and move to the next. Next question. A company A wants to make a large giant trucks called a Lajario. This is the case. Some case given is given. A company wants to make a large giant trucks called Lajaro. A company A, so like company A now request to you list out the plant layout principles considered before taking any decision. A company wants, I repeat the question, a company A wants to make a large giant trucks called a Lajaro. So the truck's name is called Lajaro. A company A now requests to list out the plant layout principles to consider before taking any decision. So the layout selected principles, conformity with the layout principles should be ideal one. These principles are principles of minimum travel, principles of sequence, principles of usage, principles of compactness, and principles of safety and principles of safety and satisfaction, principles of flexibility, principles of minimum investment. So these are a company wants to make a large giant of trucks called Lajaro. Company now first you list out the plant layout principles. Consider the following. Consider before taking any decision. Consider before taking any decision. So since the principles are principles of minimum travel, principles of sequence, principles of usage, principles of compactness, principles of flexibility. So we see the question number 26. So layout principles. So we see this question in the institute material for your better understanding. Just show you. So layout principles. The layout principles of conformity with the layout principles should be ideal when these principles are. So we see every unit available space should be effectively utilized. Principles of compactness, there should be a harmonious fusion of all relevant factors, so that should be layout integrated and compact. So this question answer should be write this for this case study. Clear? Those who have subject grip, it will be easy. So next, fifth one A. The following table gives a running cost per year and resale values for certain equipments for whose purchase price is 6,500 and what year is the replacement due optimally. The following table is gives the running cost per year and resale of for certain equipment whose purchase price is rupees 6,500 and what year is replacement due to the optimally. So years given, 1 to year, and running cost is given and resale value is given. So chart showing the optimal replacement method. So net. So we first of all here net capital asset, running cost, cumulative running cost. I will discuss just a minute. So like this, average annual cost and total cost. So first, net capital assets cost equals to. So we calculate first running cost. Cumulative means add it 1400. So 1500. So first one 1400 and then add 2. We got so like this 1500. So 2900 plus 1700. So 14,600. Next one 14,600. Next. This is the cumulative equation. Cumulative. So 9,000, 28,000, 11,000. So 1500 like this. This is the running cost and cumulative cost. Running cost, cumulative running cost. So next we calculate. So year divided by this one average annual value. So second year 6,400. So 8,900 divided by 3. So just import the running cost. So you can start with also running cost, cumulative running cost and net capital asset C minus. So you can write this also for your convenience. Chart showing optimal replacement method for the examination point of view. So we write starts with net capital asset, net capital cost, and running cost and cumulative running cost. Total cost 2. So total cut 2 and 4 plus 2,500 plus 4,000. So we got 3,900. We got fifth and then average annual cost we deducted by year. So I will show you 3,900 divided by 1. So we got 3900. So 3500 divided by 2. So fifth one, 36,400 divided by 2. We got 3000, same. 6000, sorry, next 8900 divided by 3. So next 11,400 divided by 4, like this. So next same again, we 1400 200 divided by 5. So like 4, next 5, so 17300 divided by 6. Next 20600 divided by 7. 2400 to 24,500 divided by 8. So like this, the solution, this average annual cost. So I hope you really understand statement showing optimal replacement method period after optimal replacement period, optimum replacement period. So fifth question here will become clear. So next one. So this is fifth P in the step number 1. Postal tax paper. A company produce the 3 products P and Q and R from 3 raw materials A and B, C. So raw materials 1 units of product P requires 2 units of A and 3 and B, and 1 units of products Q are requires to B and Q or C. 1 unit of products are required. So read the question formulate the questions of mathematically and maximize the profit. So data summary sheet, so decision variable. So we need to calculate. So that's why we can take into the X and Y decision variables. Assume X1, 2, 3. So product, already given product P and Q in the question, PQR. So type of raw material A and B. So P equal to 2 units, B equal to P in the raw material B 3 and 3. C is not given here because company has make it to the maximize. So next Q 2 to 5. Last one is R. So each products taken into the each raw material. So that's why 2 units and 3 units. So that's why P requires. Read the questions. 1 units of product P requires 2, and then next B 3 units. 1 unit of products P Q equal to 2. So like this. So okay, clear, understood. So total 8, maximum 8. So maximum 8. So unit of raw material is given. So maximum 8, 10, 15. So already is given here. The company has 8 units of raw material of A. So 8 units of raw material of A. Units of raw material available is 8A. So that's why 8, 10, 15 is came. So 8, 15 is clear. So confusion. So confusion is clear. So that's why read the question again. A company produces 3 products P and Q on R3 raw material A and B and C. 1 units of product P requires 2 units. So P requires. So that's why B requires 3 units. So total profit. So whichever profit per unit is 3 because highest. So next next Q same, and the company has 8 units of raw material. So 8 units, B 10 units, of, so 8 units of material A, 10 units of material B, and 15 units of material C, and profits of units of P 3 and 5 and 4. So 3 and 5 4. So whichever is maximum. So that is the data summary chart. Clear? I understood. I hope really understood, students. So next move into the continuation. So already given here X decision variables. So we continue this question. Fifth B question. Fifth B question. Decision variables is given x1, 2, 3. So like Q is a format maximize, you need to maximize. So Z equal to 3x. Just apply the formula is LP model as follows. Then the given Q is formulated as the LP model, linear programming model, as follows. The maximum is Z equal to 3x plus 5x2 plus 4x3 subjected to constraints 2x1, 3x minus 3 is greater than constraints. So follow the answer. If any doubts, comment below. So next question is I conclude the fifth B question. Next, monthly demand of for a components is setup costing batch rupees to 120, cost of manufacturing per unit is 20, and rate of interest is may be considered 10% per annum. Calculate economic batch quantity. Calculation of economic batch quantity is a formula. Just apply and just copy this video and calculation yourself for your understanding. So clear. Sixth question, A and this postal test paper set number 1, paper number 9, operation management, strategic management. Sixth A. So sixth and the sixth B question, two alternative setups of A and B for the manufacturing components of one particular mission where operating costing per hour is ₹1.20. So components setup per year and ₹300 is given. So setup should be used for the range of profits. So question referred to the material. Operations. I will continue just a minute. Next, sixth B. Two alternative setups of A and B are available for the manufacture of a product of a component A on a particular mission where the operating cost of per ₹20. So particulars is given. Setup A, setup B, component setup 4,000 pieces and 3,000 pieces. Setup cost per A ₹300 at 1,500. Production rate per hour 10 pieces, 15 pieces. Which of these setups should be used for long range of economic production? Okay. Economic production. Two alternative setups and A and B are altered. So now into the sixth B question in the postal test papers. Continue. So two alternative setups A and B are available for the manufacturing of a product on a particular mission where the operating cost per hour is ₹20. Particular setup A and setup B. So two alternative setups A and B are available for the manufacturing component of particular mission where the operation cost of ₹20. So particular setup A, setup B. Components setup 4,000 pieces, 3,000 pieces. Setup cost per year ₹300 and 5,500. Product rate per hour 10 pieces, 15 pieces. Which of these steps should be used for the long range of economic production? Which of these setups which we use for long range of economic production? So that is the question. Is sixth question B. So consider one step, one setup, and take the considering the one setup. Particular setup A, setup B, setup cost is given 300 rupees. So here we see here setup cost per year 300, setup cost 300 rupees, 500. So 500, 3000, operating cost 4000 per component setup, 4000 pieces divided by 10, 400. So like this. So operating cost. So next we see setup, number of setups given. So since the manufacturing of set cost of setup B is the less used for setup B for long economic production. Why? Because 1883. So 1883 is the setup for the low. So economics for the production, economic production is of 55,000 divided by 30,000. So 1.83 is the 1.383. This is the setup B is considered as a low range of, for the less range of, low range of economic production. So low range of economic production. So that's conclude the 6th A. So follow these steps, we clear understood. Next question. Seventh one is given. So seventh question B, ladies fashion shop wishes to follow in. So this is the question and answer. Seventh question, for refer to the institute material, page number 117, and note down any. So this is the question. So ladies fashion shop wishes to purchase the following quantity of summer dresses sizes 1, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 dresses sizes 100, 200, 450, 150. There are 3 manufacturers are willing to supply dresses. The quantity given below are the maximum that they are able to supply any given combination of orders for dresses. Manufacturing total cost A and B, C 150, 450, 250. The shop exceeds profit per dresses to vary with the manufacturing as given below. Sizes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A equal to, B equal to, C equal to. So we are required to using the transportation technique to solve the problem how orders should be placed with the manufacturer by the fashion shop is ordered to maximize profit. Explain how you know there is no further improvement policy. No further improvement possible. So profit matrix, dresses sizes A and B, C, and demand. So demand where it gets, so does here. Question first get. So demand force dresses supply, how much supply? 150, quantity supply. So total 850 by divided by 100. Total add it 100, 200, 300, 500. So 900 divided by total 900. This is the supply, demand and supply. So maximum possible supply of capability of manufacturing is 8050. Total demand is 900 units. So as supply equals to demand, and then problem unbalanced one, that to make a balance when supply not equal to demand, the problem is unbalanced one. To make it balance a dummy manufacturing supply capacity. So next the matrix we can calculate. So big size problem here. As a supply not equal to demand, the problem is unbalanced one. That to make it balanced, the dummy manufacturing of supply the capacity 900 minus 850 equal to 50 units. Introduce the profit figures for all its zeros. So all its zeros as it problem maximization to convert it problems to minimization. The relatively loss matrix is formed, subtracted by all profit given in the above matrix as well as those dummy from the highest profit for 5.4 figure given in the matrix. So relative loss methods and basic feasible solution BFS. So basic feasible solution. So relative loss matrix with basic feasible solution. Truss size manufacturing. So demand 5.4. So demand is a 5.5. So this is a 0.5. So degenerated and then question. So we see here. So we will discuss in exactly elaborately in the class upcoming topic classes related topics. So not relevant here. So because time consuming, the answer should be like this. Everything will be correct. So follow the institute material. So move to the next question. So last we complete the series for correct answers. That's it. Next, Bayan College, Corp. Just could be question. So in this question, 7th B question in the postal test papers. So I already mentioned starting with before download institute study postal test paper from institute site. So on the cars and wash and automatic 5 minutes. So 5 minutes operation for single bay on the typical Saturday morning. Wanda's car wash and dry is an automatic 5 minutes operation with a single bay on a typical Saturday morning. On typical Saturday morning, the cars are arrived at a mean time at 8 hours per hour. So 8 per hour. So with the arrivals standing the following position and distribution. Following the Poisson distribution method. Poisson distribution, find out the average cars, number of cars in line, average car time, car spent in line and service. So arrival time 8 cars per hour. So service rate equal to 5 minutes. So formula applies. L equal to single serve constant time. So a formula rate square, that is 16 divided by 0.167 into 60 minutes, that is equal to 10 minutes, that is equals to 0.1667 into 60. So 10, that is 10 minutes. 1 by 12, that is cross multiply 0.6. So 0.167 hours or 10 minutes. So multiply into 16 minutes, hours into minutes, that is equal to 10 minutes. 60. So that is 1 minute equal to 60, that is equal to 0.616 hours. 67 hours, that is equal to 10, that is equals to 10 minutes. So that's all this video. We continue in the strategic management. So first question is given the strategic management. Sale. So sale is the famous advertisement campaign. There is a bit of steel of everyone's life was meant by. So choose the option given here. gain buyers awareness about its versatile product range, create an image of superior performance, inform new buyers about its special products, enhance the product perception, achieve its mission, achieve its mission, achieve its mission. So the option is salesman, sale famous for advertising campaign, and there is a bit of steel everyone's life. There is a bit of steel in everyone's life was meant into the E answer achieve its mission, or gains gain awareness about the versatile product range. So whatever given option is given, so choose the correct option. So next bit question is this one is given. So option select choose here. Strategic business unit is defined as a division of an organizations that help enable managers to have a better control over the resources. Strategic business unit is defined as a division of organization that enables managers to have a better control over the business, over the resources, sorry. Better control over the resources. That is the question. Next, essential ingredient of business reprocess re-engineering. Essential ingredients of business process re-engineering of fundamentals, rethinking and radical redesign of business process to achieve the dramatic results. Dramatic results. Strategic choice make of the choice corporate strategy as well as business. The former refers to the whole business, while rather they help the formulation marketing other decision. So board of directors are reference to the category strategic choice and make the profits of the called actual right. Strategic analysis is concerned with the stating the position of the organization in terms of missions growth, in terms of mission goals, corporate and appraisal, and position on audit gap of analysis. This is the question. So that's all. The strategic man choose the correct answers. So what are the questions is given? Theory questions. So theory questions is given in the stab. I forgot to tell here. In operation management, difference between per turn CPM and elements of scheduling and lean operations. In section B, strategic management, discuss the stage of strategic planning. What do you mean by strategic planning and strategic management versus strategic planning? Define strategic management framework to bring out the features of advantages of strategic business unit. That is SUV, strategic business unit. Strategic business unit. So that's all. That conclude. I feel I completed this study in set number 1 in the OSM of postal test papers. If any doubts related this postal test papers video, so please bring your valuable comments in the below. I will rectify them. Any mistake in this video. If you're new to channel, please like, share, subscribe. All related CMB tips and tricks in this particular channel. So that's all. Conclude the video. I hopefully clearly understood. If any doubts, comment below. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind.